Hello everybody and welcome to my film about Ulverston Station and Canal. Ulverston is in Furness and railways were considered in the area as early as 1834 due to the lucrative slate and mineral businesses, much of the traffic having to go across Morecambe Bay by ship due to the isolated nature of Furness. Incidentally, Furness is Old English for furthest point and until as recently as 1975 was part of Lancashire. Enjoy watching my film about the station, the canal and a local monument. Due to engineering works, everyone has to change here for a bus service to Barrow in Furness. Now this will be changing tracks so that it can run back to Lancaster. Unfortunately the clock tower is surrounded by scaffolding, so it'll have to wait for another occasion. The station would be impressive if it was in better condition. I think that's the nightclub. The line from Lancaster was opened in 1857 and here's a commemorative plaque at Grange-over-Sands, one of my favourite stations. And here comes the train to Barrow. So the inside of the beautiful ticket office at Ulverston. The ticket office is still open. Make the most of it before the government close them all. And there's a picture of a famous person. Ha ha ha! Clearly some of these train companies employ somebody whose job it is specifically to think up numerous safety notices to festoon everywhere. There's a couple over there. There's four safety notices in this picture, if you can spot them all. A beautiful clock tower. The station was built in 1872-4 at a cost of £9,000. The architects were Paley and Austin of Lancaster. That guy's been gathering up the loose vegetation and the leaves. The scaffolding does spoil it now, but it's going to be there for some time apparently. A very imposing building at the front. Such ornate ironwork. And there's the doors into the ticket hall. And there's a business opportunity for any young entrepreneurs watching my YouTube channel. Not my job to sell the property as such, but there's a nice seating area outside which will make an excellent cafe, I'm sure. And here's a gentle reminder that if you'd like to buy me a coffee to reward me for making these interesting films, please see the link above. And this is the canal basin in Ulverston, the canal which goes down to Morecambe Bay basically. And you can now cycle or walk all the way down. No longer navigable, sadly, unless you're a swan. They have the waterway all to themselves now, aren't they lucky? And that's the canal basin and the lock where the Ulverston Canal enters Morecambe Bay. The canal was opened in 1796 and at one time there was even a passenger ferry from Ulverston to Liverpool. The smallness of the canal and the coming of the railway led to its demise after the First World War. And there is the entrance to Morecambe Bay. There's a pier down there, we'll go and have a look at the pier I think. The Leven Viaduct did originally have a movable span for shipping to get to Greenodd, but the railway company agreed to dispense with that by building a branch railway to Greenodd, which eventually went to Lakeside. It really is nice here. In the distance you can see Heysham Power Station, a really good hotel. An interesting feature of the canal is the rolling bridge carrying the branch railway to the ironworks. It rolled open to allow ships to pass. The line closed in 1994 and the unique bridge is still a listed structure. A blue circle on the map shows a memorial to Sir John Barrow. So let's take a look. The memorial to Sir John Barrow, a native of Ulverston, based on the design of Edison Lighthouse. And there's Morecambe Bay with some sun rays. And just walking up to the lighthouse, which I don't think is an operational lighthouse. You can climb up inside it. Another view round of Morecambe Bay, and there you can see the bridge which takes the Barrow to Lancaster line across the estuary. Quite a stunning monument, yes. Another view of the railway bridge. Here we go.
07 Northern service to Lancaster.